safe. Stop.
I don't feel safe. I do not feel safe.
Don't trap my...
Damn, the fuck out! Oh! I don't live here. I don't know anyone here.
In this video, we've got a story about a Karen who goes too far and faces some serious consequences. It's a wild ride full of unexpected twists, so stay tuned to see how things unfold. Let's turn it on. Let's start with this Karen and see what she got for standing up to the police. And on April 26, 2022, a police officer conducting routine surveillance spotted a vehicle with suspended license plates. The vehicle belonged to Jenny Rose Key Saunders. A traffic stop ensued, leading to a dramatic and troubling confrontation. Let's take a look at the events leading up to and following this tense encounter. Our story begins with the officer conducting surveillance of the vehicle, which was identified by an automated license plate reader. The system detected that the vehicle had a suspended registration. This meant that Jenny's vehicle was not allowed on the road.
Ma'am, open the window. All right, man. Officer Balzer, Scotsman, please. Your license registration?
Yeah.
You have your license, your license, registration, and insurance?
Yeah.
I need your license. Open the window, or I'm gonna break the window and you'll be placed under arrest.
The officer made it clear that if Jenny did not immediately open the window, his next course of action would be to break the window. However, Jenny's reluctance to open the window led to a series of escalating demands and threats. As the situation became more tense, Jenny's actions took a dramatic turn. When the officer attempted to open the window himself, Jenny lifted the window, trapping his arm in the process.
And you will be placed under arrest. You understand that? Open the window. Ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
Sorry, I'm trying to call someone that I'm
Step
safe.
out of the vehicle. You are safe. Stop.
I don't feel safe. I do not feel safe.
Don't trap my arm. Don't trap my arm.
Hey, ma'am, lower the window. You're going to hurt the officer.
Lower your window.
Ma'am,
lower your window with your other arm.
Ma'am,
lower your window
window
with your other arm. Lower your window with your other arm.
You got a punch on this?
No.
Ma'am,
lower your window. You are now under arrest.
Ma'am,
you are now under arrest.
Ma'am, lower the window.
Now under. Stop.
Ma'am, lower the window. Ma'am, lower the window. Ma'am, lower the window. Send an additional unit. Get out of the car.
Why?
You're arrested now.
Why? What did I do? I'm just trying to call my phone.
This act of lifting the window while the officer's arm was still inside was what ultimately led to Jenny being charged with aggravated assault. The officer's arm was trapped, causing significant injury and frustration.
Raise the window and officer.
I didn't realize you could put my... Why are you guys doing this right now?
You're under arrest.
What did I do? Can you tell me what I did,
You're
you
arrested for
guys?
aggravated assault.
Under arrest for
Step out of the car.
what?
Step out of the car. Turn around. Turn your back.
Under arrest for what? Can you
Aggravated assault.
How is it aggravated assault? Could you please tell me?
When the officer tells you to open the door and has to put his arm through the window, and then you
Why was his
and then
arm going through my
you're
window?
under. Just pat her down real quick.
Why was his arm going through?
Pat her down real quick. Yeah, search her now. Yeah, you're under arrest.
Do you have a mother? Do you have a sister?
Passed out already. You're under arrest for aggravated assault. He told you multiple times, lower your window, open the door, and then when he put his arm through your window and you intentionally raise the window and then hurt this officer, now you're under arrest for aggravated assault. Plus,
You are a kid. You're not.
you're under arrest.
Shortly after the incident, Jenny was arrested for aggravated assault on a police officer. She was also charged with resisting arrest and obstruction of justice. It wasn't just a traffic violation. Jenny's actions had serious legal consequences. During the arrest, Jenny appeared upset and confused. She repeatedly questioned why she was being detained and accused the officers of mishandling the situation. Despite her protest, the officers continued with their procedures. Both the officer whose arm was trapped and a second officer suffered minor injuries. They were taken to the hospital for treatment, highlighting the physical impact of the altercation.
Four of you guys now, huh? Five of you guys. So you're not giving me any chance to retrieve my stuff? Why? You're not going to tell me why I was pulled over to begin with?
Ma'am, watch your foot. Watch your foot. You explain everything. Just watch your foot.
No, you're not explaining.
Take your hands out of your pocket for me. Appreciate it. Okay, she's under arrest right now. Hey, bud, just watch him. He was with her, and I don't need him coming back to the scene over here. He can leave, actually, bud.
All right, sit down. How did that happen? I don't know. Put your hands on. You guys playing hide and
Put your hands against the wall. You want to get obstruction too? You're not following instructions.
They're on the wall.
No, they're not.
Are you going to clean them?
Put them on the wall, and I'm not going to tell you again.
So could you... I think it's what I have court for in a couple weeks. I think for...
Jenny's arrest was further complicated by the fact that she had an active warrant in Branchburg, New Jersey, and a fugitive warrant in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. These additional factors contributed to the severity of her legal situation. Jenny's story did not end with her arrest. The legal consequences of her actions and her current warrant left her facing a complex legal battle. This is a stark reminder of how quickly a routine traffic stop can escalate into a serious legal matter. The woman's serious conduct violated the resisting and causing injury to a police officer statute, which involves committing a crime against a law enforcement officer while they are performing their official duties. In the NJSA 2C12 1 billion New Jersey Criminal Code states that it is an offense to resist a police officer or other law enforcement officer by causing injury. This can include the use of force or causing serious injury to a police officer while they are performing their official duties. By resisting the police officer in the performance of his official duties, she pulled down the glass door, causing the officer to be injured. This, along with her previous criminal charges, will result in a lengthy prison sentence. In this new case, we get to see teenage Karen go crazy and get the retribution she deserves. On April 23rd, 2022, an ordinary night on the road turned into a dramatic encounter between an 18-year-old woman and the police. This is the story of how a simple traffic stop turned into a complicated situation with emotions running high and tensions escalating quickly. It all started with a 911 call. A concerned citizen reported a young woman driving recklessly, suspected of being under the influence. Police were dispatched to investigate the situation that was about to escalate. Officers arrived on the scene immediately, ready to deal with what they believed could be a serious threat to public safety. The 18-year-old, who would later be identified, attracted the attention of several witnesses who were concerned about her driving.
She was going to kill people like 5 or 6 times her way home. She went all the way in the left lane, was head on with cars that were parked on Scenic going south, and there was a police officer.
Yeah, that was me.
That was you?
Uh-huh.
Like she was like doing her hair, and then she's like going
like not a care in the world, you know?
As police approached, they saw the young woman in her car. The young woman explained that she was picking up a friend so they could go to a medical facility.
How's it going today?
Just trying to
Yeah? What kind of errands you running?
you know, grocery shopping, filling bills, just all adult things.
Yeah. So where were you coming from?
I am on the way to pick up on my friend because, like, I don't like doing things by myself because I like people coming on rides with me so I can go to the dispensary, get what I need.
Her response was casual, almost as if she didn't fully understand the seriousness of the situation. Despite her attempts to downplay the incident, the officers noticed something disturbing. The Xanax bars were clearly visible on the driver's seat.
Bring it back up. If you want to, I could use my medical card.
Do you have a prescription for Xanax bars? No? Have you taken any? Alright.
Xanax, a powerful prescription drug, is known for its sedative effects. It is often prescribed to treat anxiety, but when combined with alcohol, it can significantly impair a person's ability to drive safely. The presence of the bars raised immediate concerns about her condition.
I'll get it. Hey, I said I'll get it. And over there at the end of your car. Do you hear me?
Okay, but if you were more respectful about it, I'm just saying here, if you were more respectful about it, I'm just saying.
Where's your ID at? Is it in here?
Can I look for wallet? Well, like, why are you looking for my wallet? No, the thing is that's my property. You have no choice.
Actually, I do, because I found friggin' Xanax on your driver's seat. If you want to explain something, explain those.
The young woman insisted on recording the conversation, claiming that her phone was in the car. Despite her protest, the officers made it clear that she was not allowed to retrieve her phone at that time. And the tension was palpable as she continued to protest, demanding to know why she was not allowed to retrieve her belongings.
Girl, the fact that you're just looking through my stuff.
They were.
Oh, were they in plain view?
Yeah, your butt was covered.
Okay.
Here, will you do me a favor and go sit on the bumper of that car over there?
Okay, I just want to know what I was doing in particular.
Okay, the reason you were pulled over, You were called in as a possible drunk driver, and from the people that were calling in said that you hit multiple things. I haven't been to the other side of your car or really inspected your car yet to verify that. You were found here. She's getting out with you. You were called in as a drunk driver, okay? Upon contact, she's finding things that are illegal. So for right now, while she's doing her job. I mean, the fenders can be hot. I mean, if you want to sit on this bump.
As the officers conducted the search, they discovered more signs of impairment. Her demeanor, pupils, and general behavior suggested that she may have been under the influence of drugs rather than alcohol.
I've asked you nicely. You asked me to be respectful, didn't you? Have I not been respectful with you? And you're not doing what I asked you. Okay, would you like to sit down on the grass over there? You cannot.
What if I just have like my hands up, everything?
No, you're not getting back in your car. You can sit on the grass over there, or we can sit in the back of this car here. The only thing I'm seeing is there's some. You're staying right here.
Okay, but why can't I get my phone to like at least have?
I'm getting back in that car until they're done.
Okay, but I feel like I should be able to. It's my right to like record anything that I record.
You can request this recording.
You can come with me. Phone is right on that seat. One of y'all can come to me. Phone is right there. Look behind you.
So.
Apparently, what man's saying was I was.
Out of curiosity,
has your car always been like a routine DUI stop? The confrontation culminated when the young woman, feeling increasingly cornered and disrespected.
This part of my car?
I do.
One day I came back from work, like just like getting off and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was missing. That was missing. It was missing. Out of my car. We have a Chevrolet truck that's in its vintage,
Who's we?
like it's 60.
Okay.
60 or whatever it's called.
So, yeah, indicators right now. Okay, I'm looking at your pupils. I'm looking at your eyes.
I understand.
Okay. So based off of what.
Might have had a concussion. Never went to the hospital.
Have you ever had it let's say 10, 24 hours?
Began to verbally rage. Her accusations range from allegations of police misconduct to broader criticisms of law enforcement. And her emotional outburst was in stark contrast to the officers' attempts to defuse the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to try that?
Oh, you want to choke me the fuck out? Oh, you want to choke me out, girl? Fuck! Oh, you really want to choke me out, girl? Bitch, I was not doing nothing to choke me. Grandparents' phone number, because last time one of you guys to the mental hospital, my grandparents got me for wigs! Okay, and you bitch-ass cough, all you guys do is fucking lie!
Eventually, the situation escalated to the point where the young woman was placed in the back of a patrol car. Her frustration and anger were evident as she continued to yell,
"What are you gonna do to my car?" I can't wait. So genuinely, and they pick and choose when they want to be nice. Oh, ass!
Over here.
Oh, you want me down, sir?
Accusing the officers of targeting her and questioning their motives. Her behavior and the evidence found in the car led to several charges: DUI, possession of a controlled substance, and resisting arrest. It was clear this was more than just a case of drunk driving. It was a complex situation involving substance abuse and heightened emotional reactions. The young woman's alcohol use violated the framework of Florida statutes, Chapter 316, Section 193, which states that for drivers under the age of 21, the back limit is 0.02%. This law applies because people under the age of 21 are not legally allowed to drink alcohol. If a driver is found to be driving with a blood alcohol level above the legal limit, they can be charged with driving under the influence. Penalties can include fines, jail time, and additional penalties such as being required to attend an alcohol education program. Aggravated battery, as stated in Florida statutes, Chapter 784, Section 784.03. This charge is applied when an individual intentionally inflicts serious bodily harm on another person or uses a deadly weapon. Although the specifics of Brittany Griner's battery charge were not detailed, it suggests that her actions towards the officers or another individual involve significant harm or threat of harm. Such charges typically involve serious consequences and reflect the severity of the harm inflicted. In this next case, we delve into an unforgettable incident that occurred at a Florida airport. Brace yourself as we explore the dramatic story of a passenger who lost her temper over a seat change. It was April 25th, 2022 at a Florida airport. Passengers were boarding a plane and everything seemed normal. However, one passenger, whom we will call Karen in this story, was about to turn an ordinary flight into an extraordinary drama. Karen had booked a specific seat on her flight, an aisle seat, which is often coveted for its extra space and ease of entry and exit. But when she got to her assigned seat, she discovered that it had been changed to a middle seat. For Karen, this was not just an inconvenience, but the spark that ignited a heated confrontation.
Go to Alaska. You guys messed up my flight ticket. They messed up my flight ticket. I asked for an aisle. They gave me a middle seat. How is that my problem?
Okay. So, this is all about a seat change, okay? So did they ask you to talk to you about anything about changing seats?
Karen approached the flight attendants clearly upset. According to her, she had specifically requested an aisle seat and this change was unacceptable. Despite the flight attendants' attempts to address her concerns, Karen's frustration quickly escalated.
I told them, then the girls let me sit where I wanted to sit, and then they took off the plane. But I walked off allowing. They did not arrest me. They did not handcuff me. They did not touch me off the plane. They need to let me, either need to buy me a hotel ticket and get me back to New York, or they need to let me aboard the plane. Because I already boarded the plane.
As tensions rose, the situation quickly spiraled out of control. Karen's complaints became increasingly loud, drawing the attention of other passengers and airport staff. She demanded that the airline either immediately correct the error or provide her with a hotel room and a new flight back to New York.
So we'll figure out from them what's going on.
Okay, we'll figure out. Because
right now, hey, we're here for like your behavior.
My behavior?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a plane for the aisle seat. They gave me an E, which is a middle seat.
Right.
That is not what I paid for.
Yep.
What does that have to do with anything?
Right now the police are here, we're going to find them.
You're not going to be able to tell that's blonde.
Yeah, let's go have a seat over there. Come over here so that let's go have a seat over there.
Alright, well you better get me a hotel.
We're going to talk and figure out what Delta is going to... Let's go have a seat on that corner.
Karen's demands and refusal to cooperate resulted in her being escorted off the plane. Despite her insistence that she had a legitimate reason for her behavior, the situation continued to deteriorate. The police were called to resolve the escalating disturbance.
Off the plane, they say, like, let's get off the plane. Are you flying anymore?
I'm going to Alaska. I'm going to Seattle, and then I'm going to Alaska.
Right.
No, I'm trying to listen to you.
You don't need to right now.
I need to. It's my privilege. Okay, thank you. So don't tell me what I cannot and cannot do.
Sit down.
No, I would like to hear what people are saying. I am allowed to hear what they are saying. How is that denied? What have I done? Seriously, what have I done? You have no idea. They have tried to work with me by taking me off the plane.
And upon arrival, the police attempted to calm Karen down and understand the situation. She continued to protest, insisting that she was not being aggressive or physically disruptive, and that the issue was simply a matter of changing seats. Her defiant attitude and refusal to comply with the authorities' instructions only exacerbated the situation.
Well, ask them. Ask them.
The officer crossed listening to you. He's going to go.
What have I done on the plane? I would like to ask you, plane.
I listened to your side and I listened to their
I'm not asking you about my side. I'm asking what I have done on the plane. Did I touch someone? Did I touch someone? Please tell me it's someone and I've touched someone.
Okay, so
listen to him. Ask him that question.
All right, Jacqueline.
Ask him. Ask him if I touched someone. I don't live here. I live in New York. Dude, who's paying for my ticket?
The police attempted to mediate, explaining the seriousness of her behavior and the possibility of criminal prosecution if she did not cool down. Karen's continued insistence on her rights and the airline's alleged mistakes only increased the tension.
I got refunded to live in Utah? I don't live here. I don't know anyone here. If anything, I need to get a ride back to New York. Dude, I don't live here.
Delta is
why though? Because you guys denied me service. Why? Back to New York. I don't live in Utah.
Jacqueline,
I've never
Jacqueline,
been here.
Jacqueline.
No, I don't want to go anywhere. Where am I going to go in Utah?
You're gonna go.
Okay, well then get my refund and refund me a ticket back to New York.
It's gonna go.
They're leaving me homeless.
Okay, speak
They're leaving me homeless.
Jacqueline.
Lock me out to where?
To where you can.
To the levee in Utah.
At this point.
I don't live in Utah.
Jacqueline.
Despite repeated attempts by the authorities to resolve the situation peacefully, Karen's continued outbursts led to her being escorted out of the airport. The police made it clear that her disruptive behavior could have legal consequences. Ultimately, Karen was not allowed to board the flight and had to reschedule. Her refund was processed, but the chaos she caused left a lasting impression on all involved.
At this point, we're helping you to go get refund. If you keep doing this yelling, okay, disorderly conduct.
Dude, this is on you though.
This is not on.
Yeah, this is on you. Told me I would get an aisle. Stop. Stop.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your back. Stop resisting.
I don't live in Utah.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
Let me just go home. Let me just go home. Let me just go home. No.
Just hand behind your back. Just hand behind your back.
Stop.
Stop. Stop resisting. Stop back. Stop resisting.
From the airport staff's perspective, the incident serves as a reminder of how quickly situations can escalate and the importance of remaining calm and professional under pressure. The staff's handling of the situation and the involvement of law enforcement highlight the challenges faced when dealing with angry passengers. Her aggressive behavior put her in a passive violation of Florida Statutes Chapter 843.02, which defines resisting a police officer with force as knowingly and willfully resisting or resisting the use of force by a police officer. This is classified as a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison, 5 years of probation, and a $5,000 fine. Her resisting being handcuffed and escorted by the police led to her pleading guilty, and she will be subject to the punishment that her actions deserve. That's the last part. The behavior of those women is crazy, right? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to be the first to receive interesting news. Thanks for all your support.